Hey my friends, how's it going? A friend of ours lent us a trailer to bring some stuff down, and the lights on it are broken and we need to replace them. Well, as a favor for letting us borrow the trailer, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the lights for them. So we got these Hopkins Towing Solutions trailer light kit, and go ahead and put them on and see if it's gonna be easy or difficult. I'm guessing easy, but we'll see when we'll see. Let me get to work. All right, so that's what came in the kit. We got 2 lights, some instructions, some quick connects and bolts and clips. Got a lot of wire, the trailer plug, and a new license plate bracket. So when we're hooking these up, there is a left and a right side, and this green wire is for the right hand side, and this one has a yellow wire that's for the left hand, so that the turn signals will work right. So let's see, we'll put this one over here on the right, and I'll put this one over here on the left. So that's not good. The whole thing's turning. Yep. I have to get something else. Yeah, that might hold it. Well, I just can't hold the screwdriver. What can I do? Maybe this will work. I guess that's what I get for saying it's gonna be easy. I guess I'll just come back to that one later. Let's see if we can get the other side off and get this wired up. And oh yeah, this one is much easier. I guess the license plate was hooked to it, so it came with a new bracket. I'll just put the license plate on the new bracket after I install the light. The new lights look like this. That's the top, that's the bottom, and they want you to put these like this and put it in the holes and then fasten it in the back with the hardware. The problem is, I'll just take one so I don't drop it, is although the holes line up, they're too, if you can see in there, I got a screw lined up with the hole and the top is too high. It won't fit under there. So that's where it could go. But look in the back. The holes are under all the way. And so I couldn't even drill holes because it'd still be too high. Even if I put holes way down at the bottom, still wouldn't fit. So I got this piece of metal. This is something I used a long time ago. I made this. It hooks, you can pick boxes off of a high shelf and bring them down. But I can cut this and put it, let's say I'll just cut about this much, drill a hole here, and cut two of them like that. And so it'll be mounted here, and it'll come down to here, and this is where I'll attach the lights to. So I'm thinking probably 3 inches would be a good length for that. Yeah, I'll just make 2 of them 3 inches. No, that looks so short. I think I'll just go a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Doesn't have to be an exact measurement, just both of them should be the same. And I guess I gotta make 4 of these. Find a 1/4 inch drill bit and hole it up. Now they won't cut me. I don't have a drill here, but I do have an impact, and I found a couple of impact bits this one might be too big. I don't know. I brought a screw. So first I'm going to use this one drill hole and see if I can fit the bolt in and go from there. Yep, that works. And they're carriage bolts, so I should have a square hole, but oh well, better than nothing. No, actually, that's good because that's where the light's gonna sit, so that's good. I wonder if I can do them all at the same time. This battery's about out. Yeah, that worked. Got all four. Let's see if I got something for the top. I wonder if these are thick enough. No. That'll only give me like a very little bit. And these are the next size I have. Do I have? I don't think I have any nuts for these. Let's see if I got anything else back in the back. Found something that'll work. They're just a little bit longer than those other ones, but they just barely fit through the holes. Let's see. Yeah, I think that should be. That should probably be enough to hold them. Yeah, that's good. I can adjust it if I need it higher. But just for now, we'll put it on the lowest. Well, it's not perfectly even, but it should work, right? Get these wires in the middle so we're not pinching them. I think those are different size. Yeah, I need a smaller wrench for that. Let's see what it looks like. Yep. That looks good. So I just realized something. It had a light on it, a white light on the bottom. And I didn't know what that was for, but I just hung it on there. I need to take the bolts off and put it on, but that's the license plate hanger. And so that's the license plate light under there. And over here, there's not one on this one. So that's another way of telling that you got them both, that you got them on the right side. Pretty good. I still got to work at getting that bolt off of there. It's getting cold. It's getting dark. I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow and finish this. So I let my husband come out here with his big grinder and he chopped it right off in like 2 seconds. So we got the other side taken care of. Good morning. It's 46 degrees out there today, but I got my coffee, I got my heat shrinks, and I'm ready to fight round 2 of the trailer lights. I laid the wire out just to make sure that it was long enough. This probably got to go out a little bit more, but what I'm gonna do, it says run the yellow and brown wires down the driver's side and run the green and brown down the passenger side, and also run this blue one down the passenger side. And this blue one in this particular brand, I just ran them all on one side for now, but the blue one is extra lot of more wire. What they want you to do is hook it up over there on the passenger side and then run it down and hook it up to the light on the driver's side. So that's what they want you to do with the blue. And then there's a white one on the back of this that will just hook to ground. I'll see if I can get this bolt off, and I'll file it down real good to get it cleaned up so it'll get a good ground connection, and pull all these old wires out of here, run the new ones, hook them up, and we should be good to go. What you doing? You. Okay, so let's see. Sure, put this on right, so that goes that way. Oh, I need the other screws, not those. Thank you. Thank you. Go get me the other screws. Can you get me the other screws? No? I think maybe it is. This nut's a different color, so hopefully it's the right size. All right. Bolt. I'm also putting a washer on the inside, and then I have a lock washer that I'm putting on the outside. Don't put it on upside down. And I'm thinking, because this is aluminum, maybe in however many years from now when they need to replace these again, hopefully it won't have the problem that it did, that I had to cut these off, because it shouldn't rust on the aluminum. I mean, these probably will rust, but I don't know, never mind. I'm just doing my best, that's all. Pull all this old wire out. Oh, and look, this is the clips. Somewhere. these are the clips that it gave us to hook the wires to the trailer. So this side goes on the trailer underneath, and then the wires clip through that side. So it takes 3 for each side, and I'll run the wires. First I'll run them up through here, then I'll attach them with the heat shrinks, and then I'll clip the cables down all the way. Yeah, so it looks like there's some bolts welded, so hopefully there'll be some all the way and I won't have to use any clips, but we'll see. I guess no better time than now to crawl under there and cut that all out. But I need a better pair of wire clippers than these. One thing I've learned over the years is having good tools is really important. I should say, it's really important to have good tools, things that are sharp, things that open and close easily. They don't have to be new, they just have to work. I've had ratchets that trying to tighten the bolt and the head just breaks into a bunch of pieces. That's not good. I think I need to go get my safety glasses. There's a lot of dust and dirt flying around. Quit. This wire is, that's not very flexible. It doesn't want to untie very easily. I need to get a piece where I could fit the dikes around. There we go. Switch this up so that the blue with the green is ready go on the passenger side, and the yellow and brown go on the other side. So I've been drilling holes on the other side. They wanted it to be run down both sides, so I'm drilling similar holes that was on that side, on this side as well. I'm using this step bit, and I've got a couple of them done already. And after I got this little file here, and I've been filing. Let's see, where are we at? There we go. I've been filing around in here. I can't really see which way is the right side of the file right now, but go around on both sides like that to make sure it's smooth enough where it's not gonna cut me or cut the wire that I stick through it. I don't want to have the metal so sharp it's just going to cut the wire. So what I've been doing is sticking this zip tie in there after I'm done and rubbing it around, and if it gets cut then I file some more until it's smooth. I'm not gonna be brave enough to stick my finger in there and feel. But after I'm done, I'm gonna go back and wrap some electrical tape around the part of the wires that's going through those holes, just to make sure that they're not gonna be cut with that if there is any sharp edges left. So I gotta go do that a couple more times down the row, then we'll be able to hook up the lights. Okay, I got them pulled through and up through there. That white one is just the ground wire. Probably should break that off. That was just for that display. But so now I'm gonna hook these to the brown and green wires, and then this one, it's gonna hook to here, but it's also got to go across the trailer. So I'm gonna use this quick splice to attach the blue one. The rest I'm gonna use some regular wire connectors. The other ones I'm just gonna use some regular wire connectors. So I made sure that this will get all the way across, and it will. And I'm wondering, and I think what I'm gonna do is, after I put this on, I'm gonna push it back down through this, but this won't let it go too far down. It'll just go, it'll be holding on to here and it go down in there. Hopefully that won't be too bad. So one of these sides, if you haven't seen these before, it's called a quick splice, and one of the sides is blocked off. There, you can see it like that. One side the wire goes through, and the other side it only goes halfway through. So I'm gonna put this on. The through wire will be the one going to the other side, and and now this one I'll just stick in right. Hope you can see that. Okay, that's the closed side. Stick it in this side. Okay, that's as far as it goes. And now, where's my pliers? I'm gonna press down this this little metal thing. Yeah, it doesn't take much to push it down. Gotta push it down enough for the wire to stay in. There's a little split in the wire, and it's supposed to go, a little split in that middle piece, and it's supposed to go through the covering, so, and then it connects, because this is both metal, it makes the connection. You just make sure they're both in good. And close it up. Squeeze that a little more. Now you just snap it shut. Yep. Feels good. So that's that. Now we'll feed this back through the tunnel across the bottom to the other side where I'll connect it to the other blue one. Well, I didn't give myself a long enough piece. All right, and that's all it goes. Kind of weird looking, I don't know. Maybe I'll put some wire loom around all of that. I got some. Now, look at these two. Now, hopefully you'll be able to see if you want to know how to do this. Oh, come on. I don't have my can't see. Need to go get my glasses. Okay. It's easier for me to see my size from the back side rather than the numbered side. It's probably not enough. A little bit more. I got these, they're heat shrink solder. They will melt around them and then the plastic part will melt. There's like solder inside that'll melt and then there's plastic on the outside that'll melt. I got these as well. Let me put that somewhere. Because you can't put these heat shrinks too close to your material because they're gonna get hot and melt before they need to. So you gotta put them on, but you gotta get them way out of the way. I'm gonna cover this with the heat shrink after I get it on. Just, you know, I like to belt and suspender everything. Slide the wires in on either side, just like that. Let me see if I could do them both at the same time. Put that there. Hope y'all can see. There, and now my little torch. I never use this thing on these. Sorry, I just like to talk to y'all with my face. But I never used this little torch before, but hopefully it'll melt these up real good and not burn it down. That looks good. Yeah, I'm used to just using a lighter. I feel like I can control I know what the heat is. This just seems like it's too hot for this, but if I just maybe hold it farther back. All right. That's good. I can live with that. Well, don't touch it, it's hot. Okay. There. Looks good. Now, I'll get what's it called? A self-tapper. Screw that in. And let's move around to the other side. I just got the other side done. Because this was the end of the blue wire, I went ahead and did it with one of these instead of the quick connects, the quick splices. And always, that's what I wanted to show y'all, is always pull on these to make sure that they're sealed good, because you don't want the wires slipping out thinking that they're connected good and they're not really. So now I'm just gonna cover them with the extra. I cut them longer than these, so it'll seal around the wire and everything to hold it in place extra good. And so I'll heat these, and with this, I had been planning on putting it on one of these, but I tried over there and it was not a good idea. It just made it all crooked and everything because there's wire in there and that would seal right. I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna drill another hole because I don't like the way that that's crooked like that. I'm gonna make me another little piece of metal for this one. But I'll go get a self-tapper or something, and a little screw, whatever, and put it right here. File this down real good so it'll get a good connection. And then hook that there. And we should be ready to hook up the power and see if it works. Yeah, it's a good shiny connection. Yep, that'll work. There, that's straighter, right? I got the ground. I got everything hooked up. I still need to put some wire hold ties just to keep it up a little bit more, but other than that, I think we're ready to plug it in and see if it works. Took a while. Took longer than I expected it to. But life would be boring if things always went according to plan, don't you think? Makes it a little bit more exciting this way. Let's go see if it works. All right, put on the brakes. Good. Put on the left blinker. Good. Put on the right blinker. Put it in reverse. Yep, awesome. Good job, thank you. You see that? It works. It was a 5-pin, right? And you have a 4-pin? It was a 5-pin connector, and he's got a 4-pin on his, so we had to do a bunch of wiring and figure. He took a 7-pin adapter that he had and tried to figure out the wiring. Took a little while, but we got it. So really just, you know, make sure you have the right hookups on the back of your truck. But awesome. I'm happy it works. So that's cool. I'm glad I was able to do it. I got all underneath buttoned up good. I put little wire clamps I screwed to the bottom of the trailer to hold all the wires straight and flush. It's good to go. Thank you all for thank you all for watching, and you all have a wonderful night. Bye. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try just hooking it to here, seeing if that works. I know that these are, this is aluminum, so I don't know if it's, you know, conductive the right way that it needs to be or not. But I know this is steel that it's on, so I don't know if this will be a good place or not. Is it already turning?